What's up, all you cool kids? This is Daisy Collins of TsunamiRose.net. I'm going to move my camera a little bit. Let me see. Coming at you live from my craft room here in Las Vegas, Nevada, as I do Monday through Friday. Excuse me, bringing you journal content and videos. Thank you guys so much for joining me right now. What I'm going to be doing is cutting out, as the title says, my new printable labels. Hi, Miss Patricia. I just came out with these today. I didn't go live yesterday. I spent all day making these. You get 4 pages, and it's about 150 labels that you can print out. 4 pages. First page is red. Oh no, this is brown, and then black, and then green, and then these ones with the red border. And then I also have them available in blank. So you can get them blank if you want blank. And so I thought I would cut these out here on my channel. Just because. I do want to get back to making my my journals. I need to get the signatures going. My mat here, let me just see. My mat is not sticky anymore, like not at all. I have not made it sticky again. I just keep using pieces of tape on the corners. And it works just fine. I do have something that I want to use to re-stick it to see if it works. But I have yet to do that. But I do want to try it out. I have it. I need to use it. So, I have my tape here. Let's get back to the machine. I try to get it so that it focus more. Hang on. Oh my gosh. I'm just like, how do I get my machine to be close to the screen? Okay, anyway, sorry. I don't mean to make anybody sick. Okay, so we got it taped on all corners. I'm going to slide it in. And this is my ScanNCut SD125E. I do want to do a review on it eventually. It's so hard to show the screen on camera, no matter what angle I choose. The screen is always like this, white. So I'm sorry about that. I have a ScanNCut and have yet to remove it from the box to utilize it. Well, it does have, its learning curves. But I just do the basic scan and cut feature. You can do all sorts of crazy things with it, but I just create something and I scan it and then I cut it out. But it works great with my printables specifically. I say that because some people don't put a dark border around their item, and so it doesn't cut out with the ScanNCut. That's the only reason why I say my printables, because I make sure that I have a nice dark black border around everything that I try and put through my ScanNCut. Also, what else I have cut out with it are stamps. I have stamped all over a sheet and then passed it through, and it worked perfectly. It cut out everything really cute. You just have to make sure you have a nice dark stamps. And if you can get the ones with the nice dark border, that would be great too. Here's a link to the ScanNCut. Okay, I have to make sure to tell it not to cut out my logo here. I wish y'all could see the screen. It's so hard to get the screen on camera. I think they have the camera up here, and then that's how they can make the screen show up. Okay, so now I've removed it. I told it not to cut this out right here. And now it's going to get ready to cut. It tells me it's going to be done in 4 minutes. Hi, Kat. How are you? I'm gonna have a little yogurt meanwhile. This is way quieter than my CM350, that's for sure. I've had this about since November and I love it. I really don't. Sometimes the mats are a little weird. Like I have one mat, it just stopped wanting to load it correctly. I bought a new mat and it worked just fine. So I don't even know about that. That was weird. But I've had no problems with it ever since. I love it. Ooh, I'm excited to use these. They're gonna be so cute. I apologize for not going live yesterday. I had nothing to do except fold the papers, and I was like, I'm gonna do an hour of folded papers. Plus, I didn't even finish this till about 10:30, and then I was like, well, now it's too late to go live. I was like obsessing over finishing these, and like I said, there's 150 labels in this set, so it was a lot of work. But it was fun, and I love the way that they look. I used a bunch of images from Vintage Images. So I didn't like design any of this, but they look adorable. And I can't wait to put my little flowers and use them in front of the little Tim Hope people. They'll look adorable. Oh, Miss Cat, you got a cricket? They do their thing. But I don't know. I've watched videos on it now. Before I hadn't really watched any of the cricket videos because I mean I don't have one, nor do I want one. And I was like, people do keep asking me, how does this compare to the ScanNCut? And it's a couple little extra steps. Okay. Now I'm going to unload it. Get the tape here off. Oh, this is wonderful. Sorry if you hear any noises. It's a really nice day, and my cat wants to look out the window or out the door, so I left the door open for him. It's like 70 degrees today somehow. I don't even know how. It's been 100 the last couple of days. All of a sudden today it's 70. Like, oh, okay. So cute. There's a plane. I live like right next to the airport. So just cut them out perfectly. There's little tiny ones. They look so cute. Christmas is only 7 months away, right? You could get an early Christmas present. Let's see. Numbers. They look adorable. Again, 4 pages, 150 labels, you guys. Can't wait to use them in my collages and my little embellishments that I like to make. Let me go get a sandwich bag. That's how I usually store all these little things. One moment. Okay. There we go. Let me see the next page now. I'll do the nice black and it's beige there in the middle, black and beige. It's just a bunch of like vintage advertisements and just random little words from just vintage images that I had. They look adorable, and I want to make sure I had the little ones. Okay. Let's get it loaded. Again, you can't see the screen. I don't know. I have to be like really up close to it to show the screen. I'm going to scan it, then I go to Direct Cut, and I choose the little ScanNCut, and I go to Start, and it scans it. I love this machine. It was pretty self-explanatory, the machine, at least to me, and at least for its basic function of scanning and cutting. There's other crazy things I could do with it. I could design stuff on my computer and send it over to the ScanNCut. To cut, I could use what are called SVG files and send it to the ScanNCut, but honestly, that's too much for me. All I do is print something out and scan. There's so much more I could do with this thing. I could cut felt, you could cut like light wood, pleather, but honestly, all I do is cardstock. White cardstock, and then my printables. Sofina says, I still sit and fussy cut, old-fashioned way. Oh, let me get my screen closer to me so I can read. Listen to an audiobook while working on them helps some days. I struggle to get up and about. This looks quicker and easier though. Oh yeah. This cuts through things like butter for me. If it's the right printable, like I said, because some people will struggle with cutting something out and oh no. Okay. And then they want to say that it's not working or that they don't know how to use it. But honestly, some printables, some people design are not designed with the ScanNCut in mind. And so it's not as easy to cut out. But mine, I make sure that I can cut them through my ScanNCut because that's what I want to use. I'm just telling it not to cut out my logo here. Which back in the day, we didn't have that option. That came a couple updates later. Okay. So let's tell it to cut. And now we start cutting, and it tells me it's going to take 3 minutes to cut this out. Pam says, hey, I'm a mom and granny, so I will write you a note. I hate life until I manage to get my ScanNCut going. Have a fussy cutting, usually to an audiobook as well. Audiobook's very popular. When you say cuts wood, is it like thin plywood, chipboard? I've heard balsa wood is what I've heard. That's what I've heard. Balsa wood. What are you doing, Bobo? He like goes, eats a little bit, and then goes to the door, and then goes and eats a little bit, goes to the door. Yeah, balsa. That's what I've heard. Don't quote me on that because I've never actually, like I said, all I do is cut out cardstock. But I've heard on the Facebook forum, somebody asked the other day And somebody said balsa. We haven't seen Google for a little while. Do we get it? It's hard to get the webcam on him. Might be, let's see. How can I do this? Oh, I'm trying to figure out how would I show him. My floor is a mess. And I'm a mess. Let me see if I can get him. Ah, no, I can't get him. Sorry. I'll post pictures on the Facebook group. Sorry about that. I was trying to see if I could get him. If I flip the camera around, maybe. I tried. Hang on. Give me one. Okay. Let's see if I can. Oh my goodness. Hang on. Okay, y'all are gonna get dizzy. Oh my gosh. It's almost there. Sorry. This video is gonna be terrible. There he is. Y'all want to see the cat? He is loving it right now. It is so fresh. It is so fresh. And he is loving it. Boo boo. Boo boo. Boo boo. Oh yeah, he's a big old boy now. Finally got him on camera. Okay, I'm gonna come back to the screen. Okay, I'm glad I was able to do that. It was quite a trick. Look at my face. Oh my god, hang on. Okay. We just went on an adventure. Okay. Okay, cat. So let me get all these little labels off of here. Just cut out so perfectly. I love it. Got the little ones and the big ones, and I put in some mediums in there too. So you can see the sizes. I need to find a way to make my screen go to something else. That's what I need to do. That's what I should have done. I could have changed my screen, but next time I'll remember that. He is just loving checking out outside right now. He's loving it. Okay, so here's the labels on this one. And they are awesome. 73 cent store. This is the Hammond Ryder Co. And then it has their address in New York. Flowers 30 cents. 20 packet seeds. 23 bulbs. B.J. Babbitt's trademark best soap. Clem Stroker and Sons. Announcements for $18.93. These are so cute. These are adorable. Just add them to my little stash there. That was fun. I don't think I've put him on screen like that before. Or maybe I have. I think maybe in the past I have. Ooh, that made my arms hurt trying to hold my arms up above my head. Green. You got your brown, black, green, and red pages. They're adorable. I like the green ones. They're so cute. I'll make different colored ones in the future. check out the action going on here. Okay, I'm going to tell it to scan, direct cut, pick the scan and cut, and go to start. And so it's going to scan it now. This I have found works a little bit better in detecting things than the CM350 that I had before. So sometimes I do, like when I was cutting out the labels, my other labels, I found that one machine, I can't remember if it was this one or the other one, wouldn't detect one page, but the other one would. I don't even know why. But they seem to work a tiny bit differently when it comes to detecting things. But this machine is so much quieter also than the CM350. So even though my CM350 works just fine, I find myself reaching for this machine instead. Because it's a little bit quieter. I got my tea. Okay, so now it has recognized the labels, and I have to tell it not to print out my not to cut out my logo. So I'm gonna go into edit. I'm gonna click on the selections there that I don't want it to cut and delete those. Got one more little piece there, and then we're good to go. Cutting and start. So it's going to take 3 minutes. It like auto detects how thick your paper is in your material. And there is a spot here to lift up this bar if you have something thicker. I hope everybody is having a good day today. I can't wait to get using these in my embellishments. They're going to be so cute. They are just going to be adorable. I like the really little ones. They're so cute. They received. Super cute. This little boy, he's living his best life right now looking out the door. He is loving it. It was about, I must say, it must have been about 60 to 65 degrees last night. It was really chilly for me. But I still only slept with just a sheet. So I guess it wasn't that cold. I think it's about 70 degrees right now. It feels really nice. This is great. Okay. Tell it to release the map. Oops. Sharon says, I have an old ScanNCut and it looks as easy as yours to cut. I never could get it to cut right. Honestly, from working with the Cricut way back in the days, I just found that it's best to cut cardstock. If I did anything else other than cardstock, I couldn't get it to cut out right. So honestly, all I do is cut cardstock. But like I said, this machine here, the SDX125, is meant to detect how thick your paper is and adjust the blade. You don't even have to do so, which is really different than any other machine I've ever had before, where you had to set it to something. This one already knows. It just figures it out on its own how deep it is and how to set the blade for it, which is wonderful. But also, like I said, it could be what you're trying to print at, what you're trying to cut out. Maybe it doesn't have the dark border around it. Maybe there's like a gap. And maybe it does have a border, but there's like a gap in between some spots in the image. And ScanNCut will have trouble with that. They will have trouble with that. There's the green ones. They're so cute. Do you cut flowers? I cut my, I have fussy cut flowers, both, images that you can use. Here, let me show you my flower stash. Here it is. I have these files in my store that you can purchase and print out. And I cut all these out with my ScanNCut. It doesn't cut out the little spots in between like that. I know that the silhouette does because my friend has a silhouette. And his does, but the ScanNCut doesn't. But I still love them. I still think they look beautiful. Here are these ones. And it cuts them out really nicely. Again, I design my stuff to be cut on the ScanNCut. And I can assure you that sets number, what were they? Because there are certain ones that I know for sure. My flowers will cut on the ScanNCut. So if you want it, you cut them out by hand. I did that once. I did that once and then never again. And I said, honestly, the flowers are the reason why I even bought a ScanNCut. It's really the reason why I bought a ScanNCut is because of those flowers that I wanted to use in my journals. I cut them out one time by hand. I said there must be an easier way. And I got a ScanNCut, and I have never looked back. And I had one ScanNCut for a number of years. Well, I had two of them. I bought one eventually. I bought another one, another CM350, off my friend. And that one's the one I actually have right now because my original CM350 died. But I mean, I've had it for years, so I really wasn't like upset about it. Oh, right. I was about to scan it, but I hadn't loaded it first. So we gotta load it. Now we can scan. And it is just cutting these out like butter. And this is one set right here. So like I said, it's like 150 labels. I didn't miscount. It's 150 labels on 4 pages. So then I gotta outline the image, and then I gotta tell it not to cut out my logo. Hi, Delana. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Oh, now he's going to start crying. Sorry if you heard my cat. Okay, so now I gotta tell it to not cut out my logo. I think I caught the tape or something. Okay. Okay, let's cut these out now. 3 minutes. It's like a microwave. It tells you how long. Don't mind my cat, sorry. Nice, Delana. I love to see it. I love to see it. I love beads. I have problems. What's up, boo-boo? Oh my goodness. Delane, hi. What is happening, you guys? Ow, boo-boo. This cat is talking too much today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this little cat. He's talking today. It is such a nice day. I'm honestly shocked because it has been about 100 degrees the last week or so. Me too, because I just broke to my wife, Jamie, and I'm buying 5 rounds of beads. I didn't tell my husband until after I bought them. Boo, are you serious? Are you serious? Oh my goodness. You gonna talk it up today? He just wants me to throw his cat toy. Well, actually, he wants me to play with him first. And then he wants to go chase it. Go get it. Oh my gosh, you guys, this cat. They have all sorts of new ones now. I know, I mean, you know, these companies, they come out with a new thing every 6 months. So do make sure to check out all the ones that there are. But honestly, I just use it for the scanning and cutting of cardstock. So the cheapest one, I was like, okay, let's go with that one. I don't really much care for the loaded images. It's fine if it comes with it. If it's fine if it doesn't. I just want to ScanNCut, right? What tea are you drinking? I am drinking lemongrass. It's so good. Just this cheap box of lemongrass tea, and I have to put 2 tea bags to get the real flavor. But I have been pretty much drinking it like non-stop. It's really good. Just like a hint of like lemon. Oh, I love it. Like a softer lemon. It is wonderful. So I do have a little like spatula. I don't think I'd seen lemongrass there before, and I was like, ooh, let me grab that. I want to make dangles for my journal too. Dangles are so much fun, you guys. They're the most unnecessary thing. But they are so cute. and I am here for them. All the little labels, they're so cute. Okay. What labels are you coming out? I just came out with these today. Let's see. You can check them out at the shop. They are the latest thing in my store. Specifically, they are labels number 8. And I also have a blank version of them. But you should see them there in the shop page, the main shop page. We're going to cut out another set because I'm obsessed with these. And I will use them a lot. Brand new to my shop here. And they are adorable. Like I said, you get a brown page like this one, black, red, and green. There's 150 labels in these 4 pages. And then there's also the blank versions if you want the blank versions. So I'm going to cut out a set of those too. They are adorable. They have large ones, medium, and small. I love the small ones a lot. The big ones are cute, but the small ones are where it's at. Machine. Live video do not allow closed caption. I have to watch you on meet at midnight. Okay, Miss Sharon. Scan, direct cut, machine, start. Again, my mat is actually not sticky anymore. So I just put pieces of tape. Like on the corners and on the sides. I probably overdo it, but that's what I do. I need to make it sticky soon. Gonna outline the image. It's so hard to get the screen on camera. I don't even know why it is, but it is. I've seen people do it, but they have the camera like right here. Hi, Cheryl. How are you? Oh, thank you, Cheryl. I had nothing to do last night except fold papers. I'm gonna get my signatures together and then hopefully maybe sew some in tonight. And then finish that over the weekend, and then I'll be live on Monday. Ooh, to decorate. Yeah, I bet it's good. Love tea. I have many that require 2 bags for it to have flavor. Hibiscus. Oh, hibiscus. I only know how to, honestly, I only know hibiscus water, which is just cold hibiscus tea. I don't like it. Never been a fan. Never been a fan of hibiscus. Just doesn't taste good to me. My mom always tries to get me to drink it. Let's see, and start. And it's gonna take 4 minutes. I drink it nearly every day. I mean, sometimes you just get this tea that you love and you just drink it. This almost tastes like chamomile, but it has a lemony, oh, such a light lemon flavor. Such a light lemon flavor, but I love it. I'm sure if I bought better quality teas, I'd get more fresher flavor, but I like it so far. Wanted to check in. Husband had enough heart attack last Friday, 4 a.m. Leaving soon, but needed something to do and pop in while you were alive. Oh, Cheryl, I hope everything gets better. That is scary. That is a scary situation. Oh my goodness. That's a lot. That is a lot to go through, Cheryl. I am so sorry. That is tough. That is tough stuff. Oh my goodness. Yes, he'll pull through, Cheryl. He'll pull through. I'm glad she'll be there with you. That's good. Crazy time, man. Oh my gosh. It is cutting them out just perfectly. I like vintage red. I love that. This off of here. Again, my mat is no longer sticky, so I use tape. As you can see, and look how beautifully it cuts that out. And you can use this as a stencil. I just don't want to use too much. It's too much. And they cut up so nicely. Oh my goodness, I love it. And the little ones are the cutest. The cutest. Yes, Miss Cheryl. Thank you. Definitely the little ones are my favorite ones. They are so cute. Okay. Just put them in my bag, y'all. In my little sandwich bag. I'm going to cut out 2 sets. Okay, just going to make sure I don't have any tape left on my mat. Okay. They are fantastic now for a machine. Fussy cutting is actually a favorite part of JJ. I've had a lot of people say that. Like, I don't know. I like my fussy cutting. I just can't. My hands don't work like that. I can't do it. And I can't do it as fast. Ooh. Especially when I'm like going to go live and I have to cut something out. I just run it through the ScanNCut. I have fussy cut a lot of things out, but I didn't like it. I did not like it at all. Let's get this scanned. Hi, Tammy. Eating and lurking, she says. Okay. I just have to frame it. Just trying to detect where all the edges are and stuff. The red one is really cute. The red one is adorable. Thank you, Tammy. They're gonna be fun to work with, so I can't wait. I gotta finish with the journals. And then I think before I start decorating, I'm gonna use these labels for something before, so I can have some of those embellishments too. Today, I just wanted to cut them out. I just want to have them ready. Okay, we are ready to cut, and cut. Yeah, they are part of a set. You can check them out in my shop. They are in the vintage labels section. You can check out right here. They're label sets number 8. And I have the regular labels, and then I also have the blank ones. So if you wanted to write your own thing or maybe stamp on it or something, you would have those too. So just it's set 8. There's also set 8 blank labels. This machine cuts them out like butter. It's butter. Donna, hi Donna. How are you, Miss Donna? I am doing great. Oh, and then I still have these little stamp cutouts. These are stamps here that I did a while ago. I have to use these up still. I have quite a few of them here. Makes me want to stamp some more and cut them out. Okay. I see them. I have these little like strawberry baskets here, and they literally have random things. And I completely forgot that I have these little jars there. I was just looking at them. They caught my eye today. It's like, oh yeah, I never did nothing with these jars. Yes, Miss Tammy. Labels are all the rage right now, and I have quite a few sets. It's already my set number 8, but they're always exciting whenever I come up with different designs. Let's put my packet here. I'm gonna save these for later. I gotta get back to making my journals tonight. I'm gonna try and prep at least maybe 2 journals to go together for y'all tonight. And I'll put the rest of them together over the weekend, maybe. I wish I bought the machine instead of a lower model. I won't take it that one. Which one do you have, Donna? Can you scan those into and sell them? I can. I don't let people print these out and cut them out and sell them. If you use them as part of an embellishment in your journal, that's fine. Or if you want to sell like your little embellishments with these, that's fine. But no, I don't have licenses for other people to print and do that. Or do you mean, should I put them up for sale? I don't know if I misunderstood the question. I have a CM350 I still use. Looks just as good. All I want to do is scan and cut though. So that's all I use it for. But I still use my CM350 when I have a lot of things to do. I will bring both of them up. No, I mean the jar stamp thing. You can scan and we buy. Yeah, maybe I should do that. I need to get busy. I need to get my ScanNCut moving. It's not a bad idea, Donna. Delana. I will consider it. I will consider that. Let's see here. CM350. Yeah, I still use my CM350. I like it. I still, like I said, keep in mind that I only use it to cut out cardstock. Okay, I don't know what you're trying to do, but I'm just cutting out cardstock because I might be trying to do something different than what I do. Which do you like better? Honestly, if my CM350 hadn't died on me, I had 2 of them. One of them died on me, and the one that I have now makes like a funny noise I can't stand. But it still works. So I did splurge and I bought the SDX125. If that machine didn't make that funny sound, I would have kept using it. Because all I do is scan and cut this out. But this machine right here, the SDX125, is just 10% better at detecting things. Just 10%. You have 2 of the CM350s. You could sell them and get you one of these. Could almost pay for one of these with those 2. I've seen some people selling the CM350 for like $300, and this one's $400. I don't know. But honestly, the CM350 is just fine. All I do is cut cardstock, so I always have the needle at the same number, and I don't have any issues. Yeah, I mean, if you have the 350, if you already have the 350, I mean, I would say keep using it. I really wouldn't see any need to upgrade unless it starts messing up. Eventually, they will mess up. Eventually, mine died. Mine just died one day. But that was after like 5 years of having it. 5 years of having it. Yeah, definitely. It's only like 10% better. The blade on this one auto detects the thickness of the paper and adjusts the needle to whatever depth it needs to be. It's a little bit. This machine is way quieter than the CM350. But yeah, honestly, it's not more. I wouldn't be like, oh, I love this machine, and you know what I mean. I don't even use my CM350. If I need two of them, I will bring up my CM350, and it works just fine. Of course, Miss Donna. If I knew it was that much better, I mean, I would tell you. But for the basic uses that I do, the repetitive use that I do, it works just fine in the 350. Cry baby boo boo. Oh my goodness. He is just talking today. He's a big talker today. It still matters the file that you're trying to cut out or the page that you're trying to cut out. In both models, if you don't have full border, you have little gaps in between the border, it'll have problems cutting it out. Both models. This one's not going to fix that issue. Because both machines require you to have a nice solid border around whatever you're trying to cut. My cat is so talkative. Right now he's talking because he has his toy in his mouth. And he does this thing where he cries and cries and cries. And he wants you to throw his toy, but not until he's ready. Because if I try and take it from him right now, he'll just fight me for it. But when he's done doing his little muffins on his bed, he'll come talk to me about throwing it. Okay, let's unload. He's such a silly cat. Right now he is loving the door. He's loving the door open. He's loving the 70 degrees. So are we. It didn't want to cut this one out right here for whatever reason. And I didn't want to bother. I could just cut that out myself. For whatever reason, it's the one that it didn't want to cut out. It wanted to cut out the signature. So I will just cut that out later. That's like the least of my worries. The one. I cut out 99% of them. Colette. Hi, Colette. I absolutely love hearing your cat. I have 4 inside. And they call me the 6 inside. Oh, my goodness. See, now he's crying because he wants me to throw it. Okay. Okay, I heard you, bossy boy. Look. And he doesn't even want me to throw it. He waits till I go pick up his toy. Then he wants to fight me for it. And then he's going to cry. And then he's going to come back and tell me to do the same thing over again. He's just active right now. You can never tell. He doesn't have like a set sleeping time. He's so silly. But right now he's up and alert, I guess. Yeah, he's almost like a dog. Yeah, he likes to play a little tug of war and then do his little cry, go to his little corner, make his little muffins on his bed. I don't know what the deal with that is. And are you ready? Oh my goodness. He's such a bossy little boy. I can't take it. I can't take it. We're going to play tug of war again. Is that what we're going to do? You going to fight me? Okay, fine. You can keep it. He's so silly. I indulge him too much. I mean, imagine I'm home all day, so Anytime he wants to play fetch, I am here. So he is just such a spoiled cat. And he's the only cat, so he gets all the attention. Oh my goodness. This little cat. Okay, this is the last page before I get to the blank set. So I gotta have some blanks too. Okay, let's scan the page. Okay, Miss Donna, have a good day, lady. Outliner right here. I had a lady come into Walmart and ask me if there was a cat toy that could tire out a cat to sleep all night. I pointed to the cats are nocturnal. Yeah, the only thing you can do, laser toy. Well, I have a little laser toy for him. I got this one off Amazon. And you can hook it up to USB and it'll be on forever. It auto detects when cats are nearby and when any movement is nearby, and it'll turn on with movement. So this thing will get him tired, but he's only in the mood for it like twice a day. He's so silly. He's so silly. Hi, Miss Jen. How are you, lady? How are you, Miss Thing? I'm gonna tell her not to cut out my logo here. And then I gotta go because I have to get a package to the post office today. Gotta get the journal out to Miss Patricia. And also a journal out to Miss Jude. Oh, I'm so sorry, Jen. I had nothing to do, girl. I just had to fold papers. I was like, that's gonna get boring. And then I was designing these labels literally till 10:30. I had to get them done. I was like obsessing over them. And now I'm glad I did because they're so cute. So sorry about that, Jen, though. I folded the pages already, and I'll be ready tonight to go live for sure. And I might go live during the weekend, so don't tell anybody. These are way too cute. The little ones are the best. I love it. My little cat. My little cat. I'm telling you, me and my husband, like, he's about 98% of what we talk about. It's the cat. We were both, like, equally obsessed with him. Seed beads take forever to sort. Oh my goodness. Actually, I've never had to sort seed beads. I bought them all in like sets of colors and I just dumped them together. So, and luckily, I can't really say I have had the displeasure of sorting seed beads. That sounds crazy. Crazy. So this is done. It cuts them out like butter, like butter. Sweet, sweet butter. It's fun, but I bought tubes with like 5 colors in them yesterday. Oh, I see what you mean. You got a little mix. You got a little mix. That's cool. I gotta get new vintage images. I feel like I've used all the little phrases I could use from the stuff that I have. Time to download new stuff to work with. All right, that's a nice little set there. And I finish it off with the blank ones. Three tubes plus a ton of plastic beads and some strands. Lovely. You said you went to Hobby Lobby, right? From your comment, I think, earlier. My cat might have just went to take a nap. Just went into the room. He might be taking a nap now. Let's get these blank ones cut out. I'd pour them in a tray and keep a corner for each color and leave a fifth in the middle to sort out. A tray. Do they have like a special tray for that? For like sorting beads? 'Cause that would be cool. I was having trouble with that tray, with the container I have for them. It was like hurting my hands to keep doing this. Eventually, y'all saw me use a teaspoon. That worked. But I figured if I had like a little like scooper, it might be a little bit better than even the teaspoon. That's what I think. Okay. And I tell it to not cut out my logo. Oh, he's back. Never mind, he's back. Okay. That's it. Now we want it to cut and cut. I started off in a normal rectangle tray and scooped out the spoon. I use ones for embossing or glitter ones. Oh, okay, interesting. 1 moment. Okay. ones with a screw cap that allows easier pour out of the container. Interesting. It's funny, I'm sitting here fussing. Ms. Jen. My machine will race you, girl. I could not get this cut out in 3 minutes. That would be insane. One time right before I went live, especially with the labels, I was going to go live one day and I was like, oh, I have to cut out these labels. And I started cutting them out by hand. And then I was like, what am I thinking? Am I ScanNCut out? Cut them out. I was like, what are you doing? Safina said she spent her morning sorting charms and some beads. Nice. I love sorting through my beads. I love it. I have to stop buying beads officially because all my containers are full. All the little rectangles are full. So I think I'm done for now. I think I have to make a lot of dangles before I can buy more beads. Mark my words, okay, you guys? Quote me. If you catch me buying beads, call me out, okay? Because I'm saying right now. I'm saying it. I don't need no more beads. Call me out. Call me out. I will allow it. Delana says she's got to get more containers. She says that's not her problem. Her problem is she don't have enough containers. She don't have too much. No, girl. She don't have enough containers. It's true. It's true. If I call you out, I'll get fired. Jen, you're fired for that comment. You're fired for making that comment. Jen's like scared. She can't say nothing to me. Okay, let's get these lovely blank labels. I can't wait to color these different colors. But for now, these are good. I don't think I can have too many beads, right? I'm going to say that right now because I need to buy new shelves. Because my beads are all on the floor. I have nowhere else to put them. So my problem is I need more shelves. That's my problem. I'm going to buy new shelves when my husband gets back from his, he's going to Atlanta. So when he gets back from his trip, then I'm going to buy new shelves so you can put them together. I'm not going to do it. Those IKEA furnitures are a headache. But I'm excited. I am excited for my shelves. I'm at a tiny desk in my bedroom. That is my craft area. Oh, I remember those days. My craft area started off as a tiny little craft table from Michael's in the corner of the living room. And then in the next place, I took over the dining area, which really wasn't that big, but I took over it. And then in the next house, I had a bedroom as my craft area. And now I have done the mega glow up, and I have a living room / dining area as my craft. You'll upgrade. It'll happen. I didn't realize I have been crafting, like paper crafting, for the last 10 years, maybe 12 years. Okay, maybe 10. Maybe 10. Yes, I've been crafting, paper crafting now most of the time that I've been married. I love it. I love it. 15 years for you. That's awesome. Time flies. Time flies. I have to do a flip through of my old scrapbook layouts. I keep saying I'm going to do that, and it's just such a dusty container. It is a dusty container I got to go through first. Let's see here. Okay, I told it not to cut out my logo. Now we're done. Now we're cutting it out. Here we go. I had fun scrapbooking. It was a fun time. I just like really moved on to cards, and then I moved on to junk journals. Colette, 36 years, started with my first phone. How cool is that? That's way cool, Colette. Ooh, I'm almost ready for a nap, you guys. Got 2 more pages to cut out here, the blank labels. Yay, I'm moving on to CP tube number 3. That's a lot of work. That sounds like a lot of work. I really do have vintage paper, and what is sad is I bought it. Oh my goodness, Colette. Ah! Oh my gosh. You know, everything comes back in style, so maybe another 10 years and it'll be back in style. Just dunk it in coffee. Everything looks better with the coffee stain on it. That looks a lot better. Sorry. I just have to be done before Jamie gets home from work because I am making tacos. Ooh. I love tacos. Here we go. Ooh, the green ones are so pretty. Fajitas. My husband loves fajitas. Whenever I want to go to this breakfast spot here in town, my husband gets fajitas. Like, that is not a breakfast food, but he always gets fajitas. Always. Always, always. I get pancakes, he gets fajitas. Like, what a weirdo. I think this last time he got chicken and waffles, though. Okay. Look at that nice big bag here. Love it. I love it. Here's the black ones. Okay, Miss Colette. If you can, check out my affiliate link. I'd appreciate it. I get a little cut with no, that's the one I have. If you are going to buy it off Amazon. But anyways, thank you. And you have yourself a good day, ma'am. Okay, bye-bye. Have a good day. We'll be back tonight with more action. With my junk journals. That's what I meant. My junk journals. Okay, let's get this scanned here. I think my cat went to take a nap because I don't see him. He's not at the door, but he's not bugging, so that's good. Because normally, y'all know, he'd be trying to get into my husband's room. I need a sandwich. That's what I need. Sounds good. Okay. Your son is napping? Oh my goodness. So is mine. So is mine, Jen. I always take a nap around 2 to 3 o'clock. My body just shuts down. I literally have to take a nap. I just I sleep about 5 hours every night, and then I take like a 2-hour nap during the day. Just mandatory. And then I get my full-time sleep. I don't know. Can't explain why, but that happens to me. Oh, no, we're good. Good. We are ready to cut. And cut. Here we go. I would still like it if this mat cut both ways, because you see this right here, and they won't cut if I load it in this way. The CM350 did. I know, right, Jen? I mean, I would be so fired. If I had to have a real job, I'm sure I wouldn't be like that. I mean, I'm sure I would still need an app. I know, you're right, Jen. I'm so lucky. I would not make it in the real world. I know, I wasn't a very good employee when I worked. I mean, I honestly did the bare minimum of work not to get fired. It was terrible. I was just not happy. And everybody could tell. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm happier now. No, but the job I had before, working for conventions, I mean, they honestly did not care about their employees. They did not care, so then I figured, why should I care? Why should I care when you don't care? So that's all I have to say about that. That's in the past. That's in the past. Okay, this is going great. One more page. One more page. I can't wait to use these. These are so cute. Again, these are all vintage, from Vintage Images. So that's all vintage typography. Employers are crap. I agree. Agreed. But I mean, these companies are something else, because you're working at a convention center and they they don't want to give you so much as a parking pass. So, I mean, I would have to park way down the street, walk all the way over there because they wouldn't give me a parking pass. Like, wow. Like, wow. But anyways. There were some conventions I worked that were awesome, though. Like, I worked this one convention. I can't even remember for who. But, like, as soon as we got to the place where we were going to do our training, they were like, oh, there's food for you guys to eat. Like, if the employer ever gave us food, it was like a miracle. And this place had fancy little treats and desserts. It was amazing. Like, basically anything that the conference people got, that's what we got. And I can still literally remember how awesome that was. It was awesome working for that convention. It's like, wow, you guys gave us food. Wow. Wow. Girl, I sewed and won my second to last employer. You sewed or you sued or what do you mean? What you mean, Jen? What you mean? What am I not understanding? You sued. There you go. I should have sued them because they didn't give us breakfast. Oh, man. And then convention centers are huge, and there's a lot of walking. Oh, my God. It's ridiculous sometimes how much walking you have to do. I'm going to sue them. Good for you. Good for you. Like, everything was cool. All the conventions are pretty much cool except for this one jewelry convention. This one really big jewelry convention in town. I mean, because they had stores, so these people that bought jewelry and sold jewelry for a living, they would get so mad. I've never experienced this at any other convention, but they would get so mad. Thank you, Colette. You are too kind. They would get so mad when they weren't allowed to get into the show. Like when they didn't meet the requirements or when they didn't bring all their paperwork, they would literally yell at people, like grown adults yelling at people, like, I'm just a temp, bro. I'm just temped. If they ever tried to raise their voice at me, I'd be like, excuse me. Let me go get my manager. You could yell at her. Not me, sir. Not I. Okay, last page I gotta cut out here. I gotta get back to working on my signatures before I go live tonight. So I have something to do tonight. Last night, like I said, I was making these labels and that took all day, literally all day. And all I had to do was fold paper, so I figured there's really no point. I just got to fold paper. Yelling is so productive, didn't you know? Oh my gosh. And I mean, these people got so upset they'd usually get their own way. But that's not my problem. That's why they'd get so upset. They'd get their way if they yelled. I was just like, at least not with me. Not with me, sir. And it was always that one show. Just that I never had anybody else get that upset. Except all these rich people that sold jewelry for a living. Never been yelled at before. Nobody else yelled. It was just that one specific show. Still gets me riled up to this day. See, that gives him an okay for you. Like, I agree, but you know what? That's not my call. Not my call. I just know they're not going to yell at me. That's all I know. They're not going to yell at me, that's for sure. I don't play that. I don't play that. Okay, we are done after this one. I'm so excited. I got all these labels cut out. I can play with them when I'm ready to do more embellishments, which will be as soon as I'm done with these journals being sewn into their covers. And then I can get to decorating. And before I do that, I'm going to do something with these labels because they are just so cute. Little teeny tiny ones. This is a really great set if y'all want to check them out. They are in my shop. And I appreciate y'all checking me out today. Again, we'll be back tonight at 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 12 a.m. Central Standard Time, and 1 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please do make sure to come back and check me out tonight. So I hope y'all have a good day. Check out the ScanNCut if you guys are are looking for one. Check it out. I shut down emotionally when I'm yelled at. It's totally useless to yell at me. Yeah, nobody should be yelling at anybody. We're all adults here. But these people, I don't know if they got really upset when they were told no, you don't qualify. You can tell they've never been told no much in their lives, you know? So that's great for them. But anyways, you guys, have a good day, and I'll be back tomorrow so we can hang out. Okay, Miss Penny. Thank you for checking me out anyways. I will see y'all tonight. Bye.